Welcome, Venerable. Welcome, Rainey. Glad you guys joined us tonight.
Hello, Venable. Hello, Neely.
Hi, Sandra. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Alex. Geshe has arrived. He's going around the stupa, should be coming in any minute.
Please turn to pages 97 and 98 in the Gold Prayer Book. Sajipaki Jukshin Metok Tramri Ravlingji Nijagen Padi Sangye Jindu Mikte Uwa Idro Kunandag Jingla Chupasho Jetsun Lama Dampa Kenam Kichu Kukala Kente Chudin Tree Jijar Tampe Dulce Zima Lasa Gechuki Charpa Waptu Sol Iram Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Nirya Tayami. And now page 35 for the 7-limb prayer.
Maybe now, tomorrow, next Wednesday.
Next
Next
Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Okay.
Next Wednesday, 7-limb mandala. Seven-limb mandala.
Okay. Then,
Sanje,
yeah, page 98.
Sanje,
Chudang
Chodha,
Soki Chognam La Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi Chinyengi Pesunamgi Drola Penshir Sange Druparsho
Sanje,
Chudang Soki Chognam La Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi Chinyengi Pesunamgi Drola Penshir Sange Druparsho
Sanje,
Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi Chinyengi Pesonamgi Drola Pinchir Sange Druparsho.
라다라 메메나미 안제 오모도 제제로서 제제로 저거는 산제 숭라 럽도 시진 대변 주주만 되다 시저 답해 주니 들시 제 나몰라야 간다는 제가 되면은 내가 그냥 탐제 깨도 나게 최된 또 관계 도전 녀석네 나와 탐제 보면 담배 주는 때 제가 고던 때나 저저 Good evening. Good evening. So tonight I'm going to teach about karma. So there's people choose many different topics. So I thought, I'd choose this one. So then may I take a few class. Everybody has these books there on the table. Oh yeah. Same book. So this is oh, sorry. Yeah. I was grown up in monastery, so it's not very organized like Western world. Everything happened spontaneously like that. ABM retreat prayer book. I'm not sure we are like same like this is like 154, Lamula 154. No, Tonglen meditation or taking and giving. Maybe we have different books. Or you can just read or meditate. We are going to basically chant these two lines. 96.
Page 161 in the red prayer book. LC 96.
Point 3, point 2, no? 96. This after developing conviction faith, into law of causality or karma or lay, basically action. It's a fancy word, but basically action of physical body, physical, mental, verbal actions. This lay literally means activities that we do day-to-day life to survive, or activities. So, so this is this Kingye Lamdolombe Damga, the instructions of how to take miserable conditions as a path, or instructions of taking unwished suffering as a path. Unwished suffering related to the physical body, mind, all of that. So that is the core practice after learning about causality, and not just that. So then after that, generating or developing conviction, unshakable faith, conviction faith into law of causalities. So then this must be the result of the practice. When things goes wrong, so as a practitioner, then you have tools. You have these very special tools how to deal with. Even unwished suffering is pouring down on you like rain, every direction, so not just one. So what kind of mindset that helps you to not to lose your peace of mind and make some sense, make some meaning for this unwished suffering, pouring down on you like rain, or maybe just one or two, three. How to make that sense, or make some meaning, rather than just become the object of anger. Then you get nothing, and you get no benefit. So this must be the core practice of understanding of causality. Then after that, developing conviction faith into causality. So lendela ishibi teba, dele tamjige tsawa means the root of all the goodness, joy, happiness, goodness, is having a conviction faith into causality. That's what the Lamrim text said. Means developing conviction faith into causality after learning about karma. So the second step is to develop conviction faith into causalities. So then when things goes wrong, so then you have some tools how to handle that without disturbing your mind. and not just that, then even getting some benefit. Okay, so that's what this practice is about. So I'm going to just read in English, so then first, then we chant.
Even if the environment and beings are filled with the fruits of negative karma and unwished for sufferings pour down like rain, I seek your blessings to take these miserable conditions as a path by seeing them as causes to exhaust the results of my negative karma.
So that is the essence of this, practice. The last part. So last part, seeing them as a cause to exhaust the result of my negative karma. So that can happen if the third line, seek your blessing to take those miserable conditions apart. That's what path means, that leads somewhere. It leads the last. There you see something positive, okay? So that's the essence of this practice. Two more times. So now the second line, 97, in region English, please.
In short, no matter what appearances arise, be they good or bad, I seek your blessings to transform them into a path, increasing the 2 bodhicittas to the practice of the 5 powers, the quintessence of the entire dharma, and thus to cultivate only mental happiness.
So, the 5, what do you call here? 5
powers.
5 force, probably better stick with the power, 5 power, topnga. So that's the word in Tibetan, topnga, 5 power. There's 5 power, time of death, so actually like serve as a Geluk power practice when people die. So as they sending the consciousness into the pure land through the crown chakra. So the power that the 5 power, time of death, same name but different meaning, same name. So now here, this is the same name, but this is not time of death. No, this is like while you are very much alive, you do this practice. No need to wait all the way to death or 5 power. I don't remember all of them in English. The first one, the Kabu Sabin Jutop. Melam Jutop, the power of prayer, power of white seed, power of motivations, power of prayers, power of dedication, or something like that, 5 powers. So here, like what is happening in our day-to-day life, so day-to-day life, we see things, not all everything. We see something positive or wonderful or something like delightful. We see different kind of something we see here that we don't like. It's not always like good, something that's bad. So what kind of practice that we should do when things appear like positive things, the negative things appear? What kind of practice? Knowledge about shunyata, emptiness, learn about shunyata. And of course, then loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta. There are 2 types of bodhicitta. Conventional bodhicitta, mainly produced or caused by great compassion, universal compassion, cause conventional bodhicitta. The 2 types of bodhicitta you see there. So ultimate bodhicitta is caused by understanding of shunyata. That's why all these confusions is caused by ignorance. So once you understand or see or experience what is shunyata, so then ignorance will be reduced, eventually eradicate from your mind stream. So that then bodhicitta, or wishing enlightenment for every living being, that's bodhicitta. For you, Buddhahood. For other, same Buddhahood. So that's now called bodhicitta. So then that bodhicitta is powered by understanding of shunyata. Then that's called ultimate bodhicitta. Okay, 2 types of bodhicitta. So then the last part is important. Ide bashi gomba chinjalo. Ide bashi means just. Ide means like mental happiness, joy, mental happiness, joy. That's what you should experience. Just that, nothing else. Just that, nothing else. Just mental joy or mental happiness. Doing this practice, that's all. So that's beautiful, very beautiful practice, okay? So see, no matter what you see or experience, hear, smell, that's between good and bad, both of them. So your ultimate wish is to free each and every living being from the suffering. That's your ultimate wish. That's why you dedicated your life for that cause. So, if you see something good, then you'll be overjoyed and more happy. That's exactly what you wish, goodness in other people. When you see that, then you should know that seeing that, experiencing that, seeing that must become the cause to increase your bodhicitta. Meaning, wishing enlightenment for every living being. That our mindset should increase. When you see something bad, something sad, so then again, same thing, it should become the cause to increase your bodhicitta, to liberate each and every one of them from suffering, liberate. So that becomes the cause to increase their bodhicitta, okay? So that's how you do. Seeing something good, that's exactly what you wish, that's exactly what you wish for other, then yourself included. So then that should become the cause to increase your bodhicitta. When you see something sad, horrible, so then that also becomes the cause to increase your bodhicitta, to freeing them from the suffering. So that's what it means, okay? So then, during this practice, you don't feel helpless. you feel like you have done something, what you saw, experienced, rather than just being sad and feel hopeless. So then after that you do this practice, so then you feel like you did something, then nothing. So then eventually, of course, and thus to meditate only on mental happiness or joy. That could happen, could be very possible. Yide bashi, gombar chinchelos. Gombar meditate on just mental joy. Yide bashi, gombar chinchelos. That could happen. Okay. Just want to share that with you. So now back to the karma. I think this is good, this chant is not that difficult to learn, especially this was the first one, and as a human being, what do you do? Things will go wrong, it's only a matter of time. It's not like whether we like or not, it's not about that. So that's why in Buddhism, you study Korwa or samsara. It's not a perfect place, it's not perfect. It has complications, a lot of complications. And we, within the samsara, we are human. And we have 8 problems, 8 common problems. Regardless, American, Tibetan, monks, none doesn't matter. Samsara, 6 realms. Lami, Lamai, Nyawai to do. Upper 3 realms, lower 3 realms. That's what's called cyclic existence, korwa, cyclic existence or samsara. So the human, jenga, nachi, complication at birth, complication, aging complications, sickness complication, the death, cannot avoid. Then top of that, departing from loved one. It's only a matter of time. Encountering someone that you don't like, could be people, could be object, all kinds of things. Cannot avoid. It's going to happen. You're looking for something so desperately, so badly, no guarantee, there's no guarantee. You may get, you may not get. Part of the human problems. Lonely feeling of loneliness. As I said last Sunday, there's no science to discover. There's a part of the human package. It's there. So doesn't mean you feel all the time, but it's there. So just knowing that why you study samsara, just knowing that, then you realize you expect to be everything to be perfect. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a big mistake. Just to understand this is imperfect existence. That's what it is. Imperfect existence. So you're just trying to understand and move on in your life. To do your best, do your best. And within the best, according to Buddhism, the best refers to liberation, dharma, sanjaya kumbha, Buddhahood. According to Buddhism, the best refers to higher rebirth, next life, higher rebirth. Dharma, moksha, liberations. Sanjaya kumbha, Buddhahood. That's what you're aiming. So, this is the best, the place to achieve all of that. So this is a good practice. When you, and that's what I'm saying is, things will go wrong, things will fall apart. So what you do as a human, how you protect yourself, how you protect your peace of mind, or doing this practice, the stanza we just say and chant. So why you chant? When you chant, it gives you more time. That you stretch the word, and you see sangbo shene songs. Say the gentle word from the mouth. Tuyen sangbo yila comes, means reflect on the gentle meaning of the gentle word. So then it becomes Gom meditations. That's why you stretch the word. Then you, while there's more time, then you can meditate. A meaning, reflect on the meaning. See sangbo shene song, tuyen sangbo yila comes. So that's how the meditation has been done. Meditation that is associated with word, not every single meditation. The single point in meditation, there's no word, you just concentrate. Some meditation then rely on words, review meditations, analytical meditations is heavily rely on word. Single point in meditation is not rely on word, it just rely on knowledge. Internal knowledge. So this is good practice. So that's why I'm saying all of this. That's why we are studying karma. We are studying karma, not just to accumulate more knowledge. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so instead of going through every details, you may fall asleep. So not like very traditional way of teaching, but just introduce you the point, okay, rather than going through every detail. First 4 point, according to the sutras, they're taught by, generally speaking, taught by Shakyamuni Buddha, historical Buddha, taught by historical Buddha, called sutras. Laying yepa, certainty of karma, certainty of karma. So there's the first, there's like categories. That's categories, 4 categories. Certainty of karma, laying yepa means like doing something good, physically, verbally, mentally, doing something good, the result will be positive. That's certain. Or maybe not sure, it's not like that, it's certain. That's certain, that's what it means. Then vice versa, if you're doing something negative, physically, verbally, there will be, every action, there will be reactions. Every positive action, there will be positive reactions. Every negative action, there will be negative reactions. It's not like somebody decide, it's just, it's just natural law of causality, like, so there's called certainty of karma, or certainty of karma or actions. The laying up. Lay picture. So I'm looking, lay picture means it kind of pel means kind of increase or increase. Pel means increase. Actually, the karma may sounds or seems very tiny, but result can be big. For example, like redwood in California. When I was teaching there, so on the way to my room, so there's a lot of seed. You can see there's seed, redwood tree seed. You can probably hold like 20 of them in your hand, one hand. When you look at the tree, there's no way you can even hold one tree in your hand that grows from that seed. So that's just external causality, so internal. So lay past like that this goes from both ways, not just goes to negative, also goes to positive too. Like, when you rejoice, I said this many times. Or here people say, oh, I don't have much time, I have to do this thing, that thing, I have to run this, there. Yeah, I don't blame. You have many things to do. So that's how you grew up. But there's always a way to create merit. Merit is like technical term called gewa. What it really means, it means cause for happiness. What it really means is cause is some kind of potential or some kind of like a cause for happiness. That's what is called gewa. Then when you like when you look a little bit deeper, dig deeper, so then there's like three. The virtue created by Lu Nga Yi Sungi Gewa, Lu Nga Yi Sungi Gewa, Lu Gewa, physical virtues, verbal virtues, mental virtues. Physical virtues, doing something positive physically, verbal virtues, saying prayer, mantra, sutra, saying nice things, anything positive that relates to the verbal virtues. Any positive thing that relate to the mind, thinking something good, these are all mental virtues. Doing something physically good, such as like doing prostration, going around the holy object, cleaning around the holy object, all of that, and like of course, helping people physically. These are lunga gewa virtues. If you dig deeper, there are three different types of virtues. So then, what Lama Tsongkhapa said, Beba chungu, lab chi tso du pas. Beba chungu means effort. Chungu means very little effort. Beba chungu, lab chi means vast. Tsok means little means collections, refers to merit. Beba chungu, lab chi tso du pa, gela jesu yena chok tu sons. Means just rejoice. Oh, I did say today somebody, oh, your hair looks so nice, you look so beautiful. That's verbal virtues. Then you just look back, then you just rejoice, wow, I'm brave enough to say that. I'm going to say it tomorrow again if I see someone. It doesn't cost anything. So you look back, all the positive things you did, you look back. Don't always visit the negative thing you did. That's not good. So we are so good at that, visiting what we did wrong, what went wrong, we focus, we did. There's so much negative meditation we do. There's zero benefit. We hardly revisit our the good things that we did, we just forget. Bad things we remember again, even the dream. No good. Need to train ourselves how to revisit the positive thing that you said, the positive thing that you did, the positive thing you think about somebody else. You just visit. You can just sleep on the bed. You have been sleeping, not like sitting like this. Jesu Hirang means rejoice. Why? Your merit multiplies. That Lama Tsongkhapa said. Then another statement from Lama Tsongkhapa, Nyal Geshe Gelek Nyal, sleeping. Doesn't look like meditation, looks like doing nothing. Sleeping. Literally sleeping, not just pretending, really sleeping, laying down the bed. Usually we're always busy reading something, so nowadays watching phone, flipping through the Facebook, what people post, not much benefit. If you lay down, if you think, what positive thing I said, like what I enjoy, like, oh, I went to like art museum, this beautiful flower or artwork, people who created, there's so many things to think something positive is not that difficult to find. If you want to create a vast amount of merit just by laying down, just rejoice. Just meditate on rejoice. That's all you need to do. Not hard, not that difficult to do. So merit multiplies, okay? Then the positive merit multiplies, negative also, karma also multiplies. Lay pechavas. Or maybe you should not think like, oh, this maybe is too small, or result could be huge. Or maybe just saying nice or doesn't look very huge. It's so tiny, but result can be like redwood tree. Meaning should not look down on our action. We should take our action seriously, because consequences can be bigger than you may think. Okay. Or laying about certainty of karma, then like you in English? Yeah, magnification of karma.
Magnification.
Yeah. So next life I will learn again, all over again. Oh, that one's it. Laying about, lay pejava. Le machepada mitepas. Le machepada mitepas. Le macheba means your karma, the actions are not done. So then you are not going to experience result. In the first place, there's no actions, so there will be no result. Le machepada mitepas. How you say in English? Yeah, exactly like that. Perfect English, yeah.
Not experiencing the effects of karma that you have not done.
Yeah, le machepada mitepas. No need to worry. Oh, I'm going to experience this, that. Just, during the pandemic, we all went through that. We all worried. You probably worried. I also worried that somehow that I'm going to catch the virus and die. So people who have diabetes has more risk. I'm one of them, so that you get worried like, if there's no karma to die, so then maybe, not generally speaking, but certain times. Of course, eventually we will die, but certain times. Even like, there's many cases, airplane was crashed. Most people died, just one person survived. How you can explain that? Even there's like causes for death is very much visible there, but you don't die because I think you don't have karma to die. So that, or another way you could say, it's a miracle. So, kind of convenient things to say, but but reality is more complicated than that. Le machepa the mitepas, le chepa chumisawas. Le chepa chumisawas means once the karma has been created, or maybe thinking, maybe it'll get rotten, or maybe after 2 years, shouldn't worry, it'll get rotten like tomato. Probably more like that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Why was that? Every action's second moment, it turns into the tendency called bhakja. So that bhakja is going to be printed on the mind stream, the consciousness. The base is very steady. So that's why it doesn't get just rotten or like if you put like things outside by sun, wind, rain, kind of wears out. It's not going to be like that. Le chapa chu misawas. Chusa means chusa literally means just waste. You just go waste. You just put it there. You don't being like you are not being careful. Just put it there. Just get waste. Right? Thinking, oh, maybe this karma will get waste. No. Both positive, negative. Oh, I did something good. Maybe there's nothing happened. Something will happen. It's only a matter of time. Even it may not happen this life. Maybe that positive karma is not strong enough. Maybe you have strong intentions and time of actions, then you lose some interest, doesn't really want to do, so then feel like obligated to do. The intention is so strong, the action is strong, the conclusion is strong. There's 4 points, all of them strong. Then there's like this complete form of karma. It may ripen in this life, but many times, so unfortunately, very, very unfortunately, a lot of the negative ones kind of almost complete. 4 points almost complete. Positive one is not that complete. So, she, object, samba, intentions, motivations, there's no three of them. So then the actions, the conclusions, all of them, or 4 of them is complete, so that the karma has become heavy. If it's positive, it's going to be powerful. If it's negative, it's going to be heavy, harder to purify. So le chapa chu misas. Either that negative karma, either you need to purify them, or if you think like, oh, maybe I can get away. This all ideas, not rooted in knowledge or reason. It's just idea. Le chapa chu misas. So these are the 4. Can you repeat them? These are the 4 initially Buddha taught in Sutra.
The certainty of karma, the magnification of karma, not experiencing the effects of actions that you have not done, and the actions that you have done do not perish.
So these are the 4, just for the sake of knowledge. Just introduce you point. Okay, point. So now there's 2 kinds, 2 different names, not 2 kinds, 2 different. There's 2 different kinds of karma. Karma is very, vast subject. So within that category, there's many things to learn. Leji penzola mushi. Mu means possibility. How many possibilities? Mu means possibilities between 2 things. How many possibilities? This is very much like philosophical term they use here. Philosophical term in the monastery when you learn debate. So there's like how many possibilities between this and that and this. Pinji les. That's called like throwing karma. For example, just human primary cause for human life. Ngunde juni sutim leshe means ngunde ju. Ngunto high state, ngunto sami kompas. Ngile tabada tamchishme kompas. Ngunto means, the term refers to human and me, like celestial beings. primary cause for higher state, human and celestial beings, is the ethic, morality. Sutim leshe means primary cause, ethic. And creating merit, also ethic. Saying something nice, that's ethic. Thinking something positive, that's ethic. Doing something physically good, that's ethic. Morality, that's ethic. It's not always like abandoning something negativities, doing something positive, that's also ethic. Helping other people, that's ethic. So then, of course, guarding three doors, body, speech, mind, guarding three doors. Meaning being aware of not saying something negative, being aware of not being mindful about doing something physically harmful to others, saying something negative or thinking something negative. These are commonly known as ethic in every religion, probably. But helping others, that's ethic. Creating merit, that's also ethic. That's probably not like a renowned ethic, but it's ethic. Means. So that helping others, that karma, usually, because I don't like this translation, in Tibetan, it sounds much better. In English, when they say throwing karma, it's like something like that, like throwing from here to there. Nobody likes to be thrown. It's like penchegile. But you don't get that in Tibetan language. Penchegile means like something that produce. Then zochegile means kind of like accomplish, something accomplish. Like practicing ethic, but not practicing patience, not being generous, then that kind of, even though you're born as a human, so then there you'll have difficulties. Like like just being human. You know that's not, America is the not only world. When you go to Nepal, India, I've never been to Africa, but sometimes some part of South America, when you go there, how they live, how you live, that's big difference. We are all human. Big difference is what happens. Complicated. Something happened. Why you are born here, where there's nice road and clean air. No need to worry about like somebody going to bomb on your house. And people who are there, how come they're born there, you're born here, how? There's big questions, it's complicated. So many of that to do with the Dzogchen. You understand what is called?
Another word for throwing karma?
Yeah.
The projecting karma?
Yeah, projecting karma, that's better. That's better. We don't want to be thrown out here, there. The projecting karma sounds better. So then the second one.
Karma you will definitely or only possibly experience?
Where's the dictionary? Dictionary is not here. No. The karma projects human. The ethics, practicing ethics project higher rebirth, human. Doesn't project how long, how tall, 5 feet 2 or 6 feet 1, doesn't project that. That's like done by another karma, zogjegile. Like completing karma. Yeah, completing karma. Projecting karma, completing karma. or having access to good things like a peaceful environment and all of that, that's like completing karma. Having wealth, people take your word very seriously, you've not been lie and like you've been respected. Oh, there's many like, that's not just human, there's many things that the human can have. There are many things. This is called projecting karma and completing karma. There's two of them. Yeah, this is something that we see. People live long life, not just long life, good life, have everything they needed, looks like everything they need. Some, they are being born to human, but struggle from moment they are born till their last moment, they struggle for achieving anything, like even though they work hard as like ant, work hard as ant, even then nothing comes like that. So then many things we see in the human doesn't need to explain. So that's what I'm saying is complicated. It's not like we think. So what is the downside? Not having understanding of karma. We may end up blaming. We will do blaming game endlessly. We do blaming game endlessly. Blame here, blame there, blame there. It never ends, it never ends. And never solve the problem, it never solve the problem. It doesn't solve the problems. In some cases, it increase the problems, create more divisions, more conflict, and like as an individual person, there you feel bad, there you think you did something wrong. But when it comes down, karma is complex, it's complicated, Yeah, of course, that you probably wish, I also wish all the time that fix everything they wish to fix, but can't fix. Why? It's complicated. It's very complicated. Even there's so much in your life that you can fix, so because of certainty of karma, laying nyepa, certainty of karma. Unless you purify them, otherwise there will be reactions, because that actions has reactions. It's nothing to do with religious belief. It will happen. So kind of complicated. So projecting karma is positive, but complete karma can be negative. Even though, as I said, no need to give a lot of explanation. Even in human, there's a different degree of problems. The human. Projecting karma is positive, complete karma is positive. You see them in the animals, in the human, and both of them are kind of like negative. Then you see like in the animal realms, like that. So this is that. Then le chebele the sabele. So then. So sorry, I didn't organize very well. So the class. So I never organize my class. I just show up. So now the problem, my English teacher is gone, dictionary. My dictionary is gone. There's a green book, blue. No, it's okay, maybe. Next one is there. Chebele da sabele. Che literally means do. You do. You turn, there's like actions. Che means action. acted, or you said, you thought, you did physical something. Che. Sa means create. Che sa means create. You create. First, let me. This is probably these two words not going to make my sense. Sorry. Che bele. So what is the first one? Chebele. Some ne kune lambo kaim but so this actions, the actions. So that means you act on, you like thought. First, you just thought. It's just thought. And can be prevented. You can probably think something, or maybe I really don't like that person's look, so maybe I should say something. It's in the thought. You didn't say, but it's just inner voice. Inner voice. You hear, nobody hears you. So then, sometimes you take time, sit back, breathe, thought again, may say, not worth it, just let it go. Finish. That's not action, there's no action. So then when you act on, so that's called chebele. That means action is done, chebele. That means you acted on your word, your thought. First it's like first just thought. So then if you can act on that verbally, physically, but you change your mind and you say it's not worth it, you just let it go by thinking something. Chebelera, nungagi lamba kaim batese, sabeleni milam to chebamje. So now created karma and acted karma sounds like that. Acted karma, created karma. Make sense? So acted karma, that means first you had thought, so then you act on. So that one, what do you call? So it's on, I promise next week I'll be more organized. But for English, sabile, then things happen in the dream. You did not really act on, it just happened in the dream. So that, or you don't know, or like, what's the example? Or like, probably this is supposed to turn clockwise, and you have no idea, you just go like this. And somebody, but there's no intention, you have no intention, just go like this. And some people get offended on this. And the Pembo probably, I don't think they use Pembo, Mother Tantra, you're supposed to visualize. You go around counterclockwise, things like that. Mashebi Cheba, doing something that you don't know, Milam to Cheba, doing something in the dream, or maybe lying in the dream. It didn't really lie, it's just dream. But that karma is not acted karma, it's not acted karma, it's just karma, it's not acted karma. So I will find out the what it actually called in English. Mashipi Cheba. Doing something that you don't know that's how to do. And that's for example, the prayer wheel is supposed to turn clockwise, then you just turn counterclockwise. Is that some negative karma? It's no negative karma. You just don't know. Doing something that not knowing. Some Shimimbi Chepas, doing unintentionally doing something unintentionally, like so yeah, you understand doing unintentionally? Yeah, doing unintentionally something. Yeah. Tabu means junchakwa chimbas. And the actions are not that, I say, hard. And the period is not that long, it's just short and it's very mild, doing something. Non-nature, but they're doing something by mistake. There's 10 of them. And just doing something that you forget, doing something that you're not supposed to do, that you kind of forget that you did it. Like meditation shavas, then doing something that you don't wish, you feel obligated, or maybe some people just force out of fear or for many different reasons. Or meditation shavas, rangshin lungtum matemba, jebe savas, lungtum matemba. But that's like neutral. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just like blinking eyes, like moving. It's action, but it's positive or negative, it's nothing. It's not positive nor negative, it's just neutral. Like that. So then did it, but then regret. Or usually, refers to negative things. Nyimbu sawa. So then, they did something but purify with antidote. Nyimbu sawa. Number 2, mato be le she kain ba also. If you order someone, okay, please go there, so and so house, there's like the diamond, 1 kilo of diamond, still that. We'll divide the profit of the. Then you orchestrate idea, so then the person literally went, stole the diamond, but you didn't physically, you didn't do the actions, but you create the karma. You create the karma because you ordered that person to do. So you create the karma. That karma is probably heavier. It's always better to do by yourself rather than ordering someone. Then 2 persons end up creating negative karma. So it's better to do like. Yeah, so that one is you create the karma, but you didn't act. There's no actions. There's no action, but you create the karma. But you order someone to do. You create the karma, but you didn't do the actions. This is even in the Mushiche. 4 possibilities between these 2. I'm not sure, like next time I'll find the term for those 2 karma, Shasani, not having clear translation so that it's hard to count those 4 possibilities between those 2. Whenever you count the possibilities between, so let me ask you, how many possibilities between human and animal? The debate questions. How many possibilities between human and animal? Huh? No, there's nothing to do with the karma. It's nothing to do with the karma. Possibilities. How many possibilities between human and animal? Maybe you don't understand the questions. Huh? Maybe Jill should know. How many possibilities between permanent, impermanent? Yeah. Both or neither, both or neither. How you say it in English? Say it in English.
Hang on, Jill.
So they're both the same, and then they're neither.
Yeah, now how many possibilities? How you ask, how many possibilities between human and animal? That's how you ask?
Right.
Huh?
Well, how many possibilities are there between? Yes, that's how you would
Yeah.
ask the question. And then there's
There's
usually
four or three.
Yeah, there's usually four. There's
No,
neither.
there can't be four. So,
They're mutually exclusive. I can't remember how to do it.
in debate term is called a mu. Mushi, muni, musu, mushi, mu. Means like
Both, neither.
both, neither, there's two mu.
Same.
Both,
That's
both,
both.
and neither, then no, same. Both, neither, then
One.
exactly. What is
Yeah.
one? Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, right,
what is
right.
yeah?
Okay.
One is one, another is another.
One is
That's
one
four.
thing, one is another.
So now, based on that, how many possibilities between
What's
human
four?
and animal?
Yeah, one.
You're looking at two different things. So when you compare them, it's both or neither.
Or neither.
Or one is this thing and one is not.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's the other is one thing and this is not.
Exactly.
So there's four.
Yeah, Jeff got the last two correct. He got the correct last two.
I found out in Nepal.
Yeah, so that's the benefit of staying in Nepal or India long time. So now, how many possibilities between human and animal?
We don't understand your question.
Yeah,
Because when you say possibility between human, what are you saying from human
and animal.
and animal? But what path, what connection are you asking for?
How many possibilities? None? No, maybe like need to ask the questions like how to ask. Animal is not human. Human is not animal. There are two possibilities. Huh?
Yeah, in the scientific world.
Oh, those people are excluded. Excluded from debate. They are not welcome here. So understand, human is not animal.
Yeah,
Animal
I
is not
understand
human.
it.
There are two possibilities.
Yeah.
Now, same. No, neither. Three, neither, this neither. Neither means like there's something that's neither, like it's not animal or animal. There are three possibilities. Make sense now? Now how? Linda said no. So like, now Jill ask the question, how to make the questions, ask. Now between prayer wheels and the book,
Okay, but so between the prayer wheel and the book, how many possibilities are there?
how you ask.
That's how we asked in debate.
Ah,
Between the prayer wheel and the book, how many possibilities are there?
Linda understand? What do you mean by possibility? Yeah,
Well, that's just the term you use in debate. It's not a definable term.
Comparing these two things, whatever those two things are, there's got to be a connection. And possibilities is not a connection, it's a possibility of something.
Well, we're looking for the connection, the possibilities of connection or non-connection, correct?
yeah.
So between the prayer wheel and the book,
Mukhazu, that's how you say in Tibetan. Unfortunately, nobody speaks Tibetan here.
well, there's usually two, right? Because the prayer wheel is not the book and the book is not the prayer wheel. So you can usually count on two when they're mutually exclusive.
Uh-huh.
So then they are not both the same and they are neither. So there's
No, another question that I think that Jeff Isley has problems. So I think people have problems like how to ask the question in first place. Like maybe that's not right to ask. How many possibilities between book and prayer wheel?
Yeah, I understand what he's saying, possibilities of what. So you do have to start with a preface of what are we discussing to have people understand what you're asking of them.
Yeah, we help. Please, you help.
Okay.
Or
In
maybe
the-
Susie will help.
Well, in the theory of logic, in the idea of
That's like
logic,
very debate philosophy.
yeah,
philosophical
not
debate.
in anything other than just the discussion of logic. What are the similarities or the non-similarities, the possibilities between two disparate objects or two similar, any objects you choose? So in this case, they're disparate. Correct.
Mushes.
Okay.
I don't know.
And we just use the term possibilities because we've already engaged in the
Yeah,
discussion.
that's how I learned
Yeah.
from English speaking people the possibility. Usually I never use this word.
Right.
I say mu is much better in Tibet called mu. Mu. So anyway, why this all this happening here? Because there's like talking about there's two karma here. How many
Possibilities between.
possibility? Maybe next Wednesday. So
Geshe, may I ask?
huh? What?
Julie,
Yeah, okay, Julie. Sorry. So
are you, is the question, I'm not sure I understand, but is this the question? Because I'm not sure I understand the question. How many possibilities are there that this object, this phenomenon,
yeah,
is
how
either
many?
a book or a prayer wheel? How many possibilities are there that this phenomena or this object
Maybe,
is either this or that?
maybe
Book
that's
or
how you should ask, Julie. That's very good. Maybe that's how I should ask. How many possibilities are there between book and prayer wheels?
That this object, that an object, or that a phenomena is either a book or an object, or, how many possibilities that this being, that this is either, that this being or this object, this phenomena is either animal or human. Is that what you're, is that what you're asking?
I'm asking how many possibilities are there between Tibetan and white American?
That this person is either white, American, or Tibetan.
Yeah.
They're white,
Like book,
or they're
book
Tibetan.
or prayer
They're-
wheel. Yeah.
They're either this or that or neither.
Yeah.
Because
How
it
to
can't
ask?
be, how many possibilities are there that this phenomena or this person or the object is either this or that,
Yeah.
either Tibetan or white, either
Well, he's not
book or
looking-
prayer wheel, either human or animal. But it refers to a particular object, right? A particular phenomenon.
Yeah, there has to be three things. 'Cause you can-
Here.
In which
Yeah,
case, the answer is
very
three.
good. Making sense, Julie. Making
It's
sense.
either a book. You said how many possibilities are that this is either a book or a prayer wheel? Well, there are
No.
three. It could be a book. It could be a prayer wheel. It could be none of the above. Neither of those things, but it can't be both of those things.
It is a possibility that you have to include, so it's four, but you take them away one at a time. There are four possibilities.
Yes. Yeah.
And so anything can be both.
Yeah.
Both things can be both, depends on. what
Exactly.
you're
Yeah.
comparing.
Exactly right.
Things
Right.
can be neither,
Exactly. Yeah.
yes? A woman and a nun say that.
Human and an animal, and it can't be both human and animal.
That's both. Could be. You have to go through all four of
Yeah.
those for everything.
Sometimes there's four. Sometimes there's three.
Right, but you
Sometimes
have to
there's-
look at all four to see if any of them fit.
Exactly.
Which
Yeah.
one
You
of
go by one. So now the question is how to ask.
The question that she asked was, you take one thing and you compare it to two others. You were only comparing the this to that. Not, as she said, you're taking a person, or your comment, are you a white American this
This one.
person is a white American, or this person is Tibetan, you're taking the person and comparing it to A or B. But when you asked the question before about possibilities, you only gave A and B. You didn't say what you were comparing.
So in monastery, we don't give very details. That's why you need to figure it out. If you give very details, so then people don't, they don't have to figure it out. So then each time when you're trying to figure it out, your mind gets sharper and sharper. Then if you give everything like that, so then then why you ask questions? Because you just explain to them. Don't ask questions, you just explain to them. Makes sense? Julie, please, you repeat how to ask. Repeat again one more time.
I'm not positive that this is correct, but what I was
Yeah, it's
thinking,
correct.
your first question was
Book
human.
and prayer will. Book and prayer will.
Book and prayer will.
Uh,
How many possibilities are there that this thing, this object, is either a book or a prayer wheel? So you're referring to
this object, what object?
any object, any phenomena. How many chances are there that it's a book or a prayer wheel? It could be a book, it could be a prayer wheel, it could be neither of them. It could be, a kitty cat.
I think it has to be more general. It's just
Maybe
the
there's
form.
one way to ask, but that's not how we ask in the monastery.
It's just
There's
the four
maybe one way
possibilities.
to ask. Maybe our way of asking is more tricky and more complicated, more general. That you have to figure it out. You have to,
Language, you learn the debate language, right? You learn that possibility means we're gonna do those four, it's like learning.
in monastery, you just ask between book and prayer will. There's no third object. There's no third object. You just ask between book and prayer will. People will figure it out. You don't ask like there's no third object. There's no third object. That's how we ask. But here it makes sense. Julie is asking third object based on third object.
Well, how many chances are there that this is either a prayer wheel or a book? Because some things could be both, but those two things can't be both. Human and
So
animal can't be both, but some things could be.
No, Julie, when I ask how many possibilities between book and prayer will, that doesn't make sense.
Book, prayer wheel, neither.
Yeah, how many possibilities between book and prayer will? No, possibility you already know. Just forget about the book and the prayer will. Possibility you already know, like
That's like four. If I don't know, right?
When you're speaking first, you need to understand. We need to understand four possibilities. Mushi, neither, both. Then the Jeff says like one.
But not the other.
There's nothing talking about nothing. It's just four possibilities. These are the four possibilities.
Between two things.
Yeah, there's four possibilities. Now you already have this idea. Now you're asking how many possibilities between book and prayer will make sense?
Yes. Yeah, because then when you get specific, one of the four.
Yeah, now you are getting specific. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, now one of the four mushis is gone because it's not both. But before you knew prayer, book and prayer wheel, there were four
Yeah,
possibilities.
now there's both is gone.
Right,
Now there's only
three,
or two.
because it could be neither. Could be the book, could be prayer wheel, could be neither book nor prayer wheel, could be kitty cat.
Now how many possibilities between you and me?
Three. You or me or neither. But it can't be both. In theory, before I know the two things that are being compared,
Yeah,
it
so
can be
that's
four.
good now. Understand.
Once you say two things, it's either 3 or 4, depending on the two things you say.
That's good. So there's now like first 4 possibilities. Both, neither. I'm not sure. The last 2 ones hard to say.
One but not the other.
No.
Number one, but not the number one, but not 2, or I don't know how to say it either. One, but not the other. One, but not the other. Other, but not the one.
Yeah. So like that. So there's like there's the general. So now you apply that. You ask between anything like animal, between human, between book, and these 2 book. The both of books. How many possibilities between these 2 books?
Three.
Remember, they're both.
Both?
Yeah. Right. So now you have to find how many. Make sense? Yeah. So this time to stop the class. Yeah. So that's good, Julie. So very good. So
So it could be chocolate or cookie. It could be chocolate or it could be a
exactly.
cookie. Or it could
Yeah,
be
that's much nicer
a
to
chocolate
talk.
cookie. Both.
That's more interesting to talk than book. Chocolate and chocolate and chocolate chip cookie. That's very good subject to talk. Sandra, you understand?
I think it was a little confusing, but I think after Julie asked said how to ask the questions, then I think I got it. But it's really complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated. So like, sometimes I wish I speak fluent English so then I can teach debate here. But that's not going to happen. So it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Okay, now stop.
Turn to page 235 in the Gold Prayer Book. We'll say the general dedication prayers. Gewadi Nyodudak Lama Sangye Druk Yorne Druk Chikyam Malupa Te Sala Gopar Shog Jangtu Semchok Rinpoche Marke Panyam Ke Gyurchik Ke Wanyam Pame Payang Gongne Gongdu Pelwar Shog Jampel Pawo Jitar Kempa Dang Kuntu Sampo Deyang De Shinte De Da Kundi Jesu Da Glojir Gewa Di Da Tamche Rap Tu Ngo Du Sum Shek Pe Gelwa Tamche Ki Ngo Wa Nang La Chok Tu Ngak Pa De Da She Gewe Tawa Di Kun Kyang Sangpo chu jirap tu ngowargi Dagi jine sakpa ge wadi Tendang drawa kun la gang pendang Ge par jetsu lo sang drak pai Ten pe ning po ring du selje shog. And then page 244 for His Holiness Long Life Prayer. Gangri rawe korwe shinkam dir Pendang dewa malu jungwe ne Genre si guang tenzin gyatsoi Shape si te bardu ten gyurchik. And page 245, Khensa Rinpoche, Jonu ine nagla wangjo tu, awatare tsenpa rapsodpa, lobsang gyalwe de tong lek pel shok, shasir gyur lama sowadeb. And now to the inside back cover for the prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious one, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now, holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice. You are the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, for the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And inside front cover for Geshe Gelek's long life, Ge Wei Lam Na Dren Pe De Pun Chog, Leg She Dam Par Te Wei Nien Mor Je, Chuki Tsa Wa Mi Tong She Nien Chog, Drag Pa Pong Wei Lama Jab Ten Chig. And for Geshe Sangpo, Ge Wei Chuki Bak Jab Rob Ten Ching, Pel Den La Me Dam Nyak Ning La Chang, Zang Po Jia Wei Nien Chen Dea Je Pei, She Nien Chen Po Ku Che Rob Ten Chig. And now 6 Tara mantras for the benefit of all beings. 7 Tara mantras. Let's not cheat us. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re So Ha.
Okay, thank you. Good night. Good night.
Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight.